Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we have a task of day 10 and it's a learning journey. Today the topic is failures, turning setbacks into opportunities. We shall talk with ChatGPT and explore how failures can actually help us grow. Let's begin. Are you ready?
बहुत खूब। वाक़ई नाकामियों से सीखना और उन्हें मौक़े में बदलना एक बहुत अहम महारत है। तो आइए इस मौज़ू पर बातचीत शुरू करते हैं और देखते हैं कि हम अपनी नाकामियों से किस तरह फ़ायदा उठा सकते हैं।
So you can talk with me in English, please.
Absolutely. We'll stick to English from here on. Let's dive into the topic of learning from failures and turning setbacks into opportunities.
Okay, for that, my first question is chat from ChatGPT that why people fear failure so much.
That's a great question. People often fear failure because it can be associated with judgment, disappointment, or even a hit to one's self-esteem. There's also a fear of the unknown and the uncertainty that comes with it. But understanding and reframing failure can really help in overcoming that fear.
So my second question is can failure ever be a good thing?
Absolutely. Failure can definitely feel like a wound at times. It can leave us feeling discouraged or even questioning our abilities. However, with the right perspective, those wounds can also become sources of valuable.
And what's the best way to react right after a setback?
One of the best ways is to first allow yourself a moment to process the emotions and reflect on what happened without judgment. Then it helps to analyze the situation objectively to identify what you can learn. Finally, setting small actionable goals moving forward can help rebuild confidence and momentum.
And why some people grow after failure, why others give up?
That's a really insightful question. It often comes down to factors like mindset, support systems, and resilience. People with a growth mindset tend to see failure as a stepping stone and are more likely to persevere. On the other hand, those who see failure as a reflection of their abilities might struggle more. Support from friends, mentors, and a positive environment can also play a huge role in whether someone bounces back or gives up.
So for backing up the friends and family are responsible for you to make grow.
Absolutely. The support of friends and family can be incredibly influential. They can provide encouragement, perspective, and a sense of belonging, which can make a big difference in how someone recovers from setbacks. On the flip side, having a positive and understanding network can really help maintain motivation and confidence.
And what can you suggest to the people feel embrace after failure? How do we deal with that?
A few helpful approaches include fostering a growth mindset. Encouraging self-compassion is also key. Being kind to oneself can reduce the fear of failure. Additionally, building resilience through small, manageable challenges and reflecting on past successes can help build confidence and reduce that fear over time.
So can you share a simple technique to convert failure into an opportunity?
Absolutely. One simple technique is to practice what's known as the failure reframe. After a setback, take a moment to learn from an achievable goal that aligns with that lesson. This way, you turn the negative experience into a stepping stone for future success.
So you can say that practice makes man perfect.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. Every setback really does hold the potential to help us grow and improve. And with the right mindset, we can definitely turn challenges into opportunities.
Okay, my next question is how important is compassion after failure?
Self compassion is incredibly important when it comes to dealing with failure. It helps to reduce the negative self judgment and encourages a kinder, more understanding approach towards ourselves. This in turn boosts resilience and helps us bounce back more effectively, making it easier to learn from our mistakes and move forward positively.
So, do you have any advice?
Absolutely. One piece of advice is to practice mindfulness, which can help you stay present and reduce negative self talk. Also, try to celebrate small wins and progress, no matter how minor they seem. And finally, connect with a supportive community or mentor who can offer guidance and encouragement along the way.
And what's the biggest lesson failure can teach us?
One of the biggest lessons failure teaches us is resilience, how to bounce back and keep going despite setbacks. It also teaches adaptability, helping us to find new approaches and solutions. And perhaps most importantly, failure teaches humility and self awareness, reminding us that growth often comes through challenges.
As our viewers want to know, after failure, what can we do first?
One of the best things you can do is to reflect on the experience and identify what you can learn from it. It also helps to seek feedback from others as they can provide valuable perspectives. Additionally, maintaining a positive mindset and focusing on the progress you've made rather than the setback itself can be really empowering. And of course, giving yourself time and patience is key.
And what are the key of motivation for people who face failure?
A key motivator is often the vision of their long term goals and the bigger picture, reminding themselves of why they started and the passion behind their journey can really help reignite their motivation. Also, celebrating small achievements along the way can boost their confidence, and connecting with a supportive community or mentor can provide encouragement and inspiration when times get tough.
So, as a person can distract from his goal, then what can he do?
In such situations, it's important to focus on rebuilding confidence, or even professional counselors can make a big difference. Also, setting small, achievable goals and celebrating those victories can help restore a sense of progress. And most importantly, being kind and patient with yourself during the process is crucial.
Okay. So, have you any words about this chat?
Absolutely. I think this chat has been really insightful and thoughtful. It's great to see how open you are to exploring the lessons from failure and finding ways to grow from challenges. Just keep that positive mindset and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress.
So, thank you, ChatGPT, for these valuable insights.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat, I'm here for you. Good luck with everything and take care.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us on day 10. Remember, failure is not
You're most
the end,
welcome. Anytime. Have a wonderful day.
it's training for your comeback. See you tomorrow, inshallah, and Allah Hafiz.